so that I could literally do it programming it like 40 minutes from memory. And so, like, I'd be, like, sitting in the middle of, like, a choir class or something where they're not working with my group. And the guy next to me is playing on his calculator. And I'd be like, hey, you want me to put a game on there? And he's like, sure. Because, you know, he's thinking I'm going to, like, take two minutes and, like, plug the cord in between him. So, uh-oh, I think we just won. Anyway, I'd program it into him and it'd take 40 minutes, blah, 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 whatever. Sorry, there seems to be a circuit failure. To be reimbursed and claimed to Gipazoid Novelties, 2001, Odessa, Blastway, Guerneville, Fedor, EXL Galaxy. Please allow 2 decades for delivery. So when you finally win enough, you break the machine. So it's like, okay, stop playing now.
Odessa's an actual...
It's true.
City.
So anyway...
It's in the Ukraine, and I think there's one in Texas also.
Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, so now we've got 250 Bugazoids.
It's about time.
Uh-oh. Here's a guy. Say there, pal. Alright, it's come to my attention.
Buy some death sticks.
If you're in the market for some transportation, I may be able to help. If you follow me, I'd like to show you a fine little piece of machinery that'll knock your eyes out.
That's what she is.
Okay, so I'm going to save it before this because this is clearly a trap. But I'll show you what he does. He knocks your eyes out.
Ouch.
Hold right there, pal. This is a stick-up. I'll just relieve you your cash. Thank you very much.
By the way, that guy looks exactly like Greedo.
He does. Too bad you can't shoot first because you don't have a gun.
Oh, but Han shot first.
Here, keep 5 yourself. I gotta admit, you look like you need it. Well, you gotta be leaving now.
You're a Grell Cribble.
Yeah. So you can actually save it now, but you're totally screwed because the slot machine is broken. And, so you can't get any more money. And so you just wander around just not being able to finish. So, don't do that. Instead, you gotta... I'm going to save a step here and go and buy the droid first. Because usually you buy the ship and then he's like, oh, you need a droid, by the way. So you have to buy the droid, but I'm just going to get it first.
Send the droid.
Talk to this guy with eyeballs coming out of his deer stalks.
What?
Look at him. It's
hard that's true.
Those are eyeballs on the top. It just blends in with the sale sign. Alright, so let's use our coupon because somehow we have that. With coupon.
More like poop on.
Actually, I think you just buy droid and it will say, you use your coupon. Yeah, using your discount coupon. The coupon actually came in the game box. Like, of Space Quest 1, it had a little coupon for Droids BS. Or Droids RS, in my case, because I had the early version. Which is kind of hilarious.
You're kind of hilarious.
Q. I am that.
Unfortunately, that's enough.
I guess that's a copyright thing, you know? So if you don't have the actual game, you don't know it's going to be a coupon, and you think, oh no, I don't have enough money. And then it uses the coupon. It's a really stupid copy protection. I don't even think it is copy protection. It's just a thing that happens. Alright, Tiny, let's go buy the one ship that won't kill us. I think he only has one eyeball. I'm not sure what's going on there. Well, there's a man with a good eye, blah, 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 whatever.
That's why he says you have a good eye, because he doesn't.
Buy the ship. I'd tell you, I think you made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back, whatever. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. The way you're going to need a droid, see? Alright. So let's look at the console. Just a button marked load. Tiny must have been serious when he said he needed a droid to play it. Alright.
What a real load.
This is pretty funny though, watch. We load up the droid. What sector are we heading for? Do you remember?
HH.
HH. Alright, here we go. Sector HH it is. I will proceed with course entry. And then, hey, wait a minute! Where do you think you're going with my ship?
Come on, Greedo.
So Tiny sold you somebody else's ship.
It's amazing.
And it was the guy who mugs you, so, you know, turnabout's fair play. It's pretty hilarious. Well, we're off that planet. Let's go kill ourselves with the Delta. Arr. Well done, Jan I Torfred. You managed to overcome the elements of Corona, from endless deserts and spider droids to obnoxious salesmen and bad booze. Yes, the sand in your boots shall forever serve as a reminder of this forsaken planet. You should feel proud. But now, destiny awaits with an even greater challenge. Alright, here we go. Hang on, sir. We're heading into an asteroid field.
Asteriod.
Alright, here we go. Here's your Star Wars parody.
Yep. Falcon.
Not even really a parody, just kind of a reference. That was mighty close.
Well, it has two references. One to the asteroid field and Empire, and two, the ship makes the exact same.
Nobody can hear you when you're facing that direction.
And Star Wars reference.
Obscure TV reference. We've established visual contact with a ship of Sarian origin. Named Deltar is confirmed. You might consider the fact that we're in danger by being anywhere near the ship. I hope you didn't waste money on the extended warranty when you purchased me.
Thanks, AI.
So, here's the thing. You need to board this ship because it's got the Star Destroyer on it. Or Star Generator, not Star Destroyer. So, you have to put on that jetpack. If you don't have a jetpack, you just float away. So I hope you didn't go through that entire slot machine section and then realize that you needed a jetpack.
Luckily, I didn't.
Sierra! Exit ship. The little droid's going to go to Xenon. Whatever. Here we go. Now I'm actually controlling it. So this is the hatch you got to go in. If you try to leave the screen, you will just die because you'll get shot by the dudes looking out. Whatever. I hit caps lock, but it went reverse caps lock. That was weird. Like the light was off. Ooh, open this hatch, or do we just have to type it? Okay.
Oh, Xenon, dear Xenon, land of the free.
Well, now we can't go back out the airlock. And the door is not impressed with our attempts to open it. Said it, the door's not impressed. Ah!
What?
I don't know, but it sure was a robot. Okay,
Was
so
that some kind of robot?
a robot. All right, so here's the thing. You if you try to leave, immediately get shot. So that sucks. Let's not do that. Instead, there's a box. Push box. Because there's a vent on the wall if you look. One wall's a vent. There's some. Oh, trunk. I'm sorry. So I think there's two ways to do this. You can either get in the trunk, which now you're stuck in the trunk.
You stuck with the junk in the trunk.
Your voice is muffled and louder. You suddenly feel the trunk lift off the deck and the sensation of movement. After a few minutes, the trunk thuds to the floor, causing you to see stars in the darkness. The void is soon farther away than gone. You can also push it up to the vent, and it will come out in this room anyway. So I also, you've lost your jetpack. It's disappeared into the trunk that was a confined space. Makes sense. Anyway, if you leave this room, you also be killed. So, the thing to do is look at this machine. It's a laundry cleaning unit. Oh, perfect. Well,
just shove my head in here.
Let's get in the washer. Ah! Uh-oh. Well, Jan-I Torfred, it certainly appears as though you're about to become all washed up. Wah! And then suddenly... somehow you managed to survive the rinse cycle. As you emerge from the cleaning unit, you notice you're dressed in a Sarian battle uniform.
I totally thought that was a death scene.
Nope, it's nuts. What a stroke of genius. Now you can wander throughout the ship without calling attention to yourself.
A stroke of genius.
Ta-da! And now we are disguised. That's cool. So then they stand at attention wherever they see you now instead of shooting you.
Nice.
And you can talk to them about random things. For example,
a Saurian suit?
Sarian. Just as you begin to speak, the Sarian guard says, "How many Analexians does it take to seduce a 3-year-old female Silivite?"
None! They both enjoy lasagna!
After a reasonable period of silence at your end, the guard answers his own joke, 2! Does not seem unduly impressed by your lack of laughter. The guard looks at you, though you look different somehow. The guard wrinkles his nose in disgust. "Leave me alone!" he exclaims. "You smell like the ventricular portion of a hypoglopus!" Obviously, this guard has no taste at all. Doc. "You own King's Quest II?" asks the nosy guard. They're cross-promoting both of the games.
Shameless plugs.
And you tell, "Have you played King's Quest 3? You ask the guard. "Yes," responds the surprised guard. "I just bought it last week. It was on sale for 128,000 buckazoids at Tiny's Holodisc shop. What a bargain." Oh, Sierra, you are shameless. Anyway.
Oh, Sierra. Dear Sierra.
I don't remember which way to go, so we're going to be wandering through the ship for a minute. Pretty much every screen has one of those dudes, almost. We've been on this screen before, on the bottom, where we got shot. So I guess we just did a loop. That. Oh, that's a robot. There's a guardian droid here roaming the corridor. Fortunately, it recognized you as Sarian. Let's go in the elevator. The other elevator, by the way, doesn't open yet. So here's the Star Destroyer, or Star Generator. For you stands the Star Generator. You find it's hard to believe this contraption could save or destroy an entire galaxy. Thing is, it's got a force field around it and a guard, so you can't do anything with it yet. Just keep in mind that it's there.
Done and done. It is
Ooh.
in my brain.
Yay.
Insane in the membrane.
I think, if I remember correctly, you can look in your pockets. That's right. In the pocket of this uniform is an alien ID card. The name on the card is Butson Freem.
Well, that's...
You wonder if this is a common Sarian name. Well, I guess it's time to start saving it as this again.
Butson Freem.
Butson Freem. Best name ever invented. Classic. There's this thing roaming around. Boring. Nobody answered our Pokemon. Now I'm sad. I don't even remember what the question was, though.
What kind of a vehicle would it drive?
That's right. Pokemon. Okay, so here's another classic Sierra screw you moment. So there's this droid here, right?
Right.